All right. Apparently, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty. My streaming software had updated and muted, changed my input device where it was disabled. So we got that fixed now. Hopefully, you're able to hear me here on the broadcast. You see Justin Hutchinson just get done qualifying. He's at P5 with a 29.636. We've had an 8th car join. The 41 of Stephen Payne has entered the lobby now. He has yet to come out and take his lap time. We wait for more people to take a qualifying run here. With about 10 seconds left, no one else is going to be able to have the time to get it done. Qualifying has wrapped up here. The drivers are going to be gridding up. As the drivers get ready to grid right here, let's take you through the official starting lineup here tonight in the Finish Line Racing League presented by BABB'S Body Shop. On the pole, you have Trevor Robertson in that 6 machine laying down a 29.412. Outside of him on the front row in second is Blake Sperling in the 1. Third is Jason Babb. Fourth, Roger Pierce. Fifth is Justin Hutchinson. Sixth, Josh Oxendine. 7th is Christian Hill. 8th, Stephen Payne. And that's your official starting lineup here tonight in the Finish Line Racing League, presented by BABB'S Body Shop. We wait for the field to roll off pit road here. Definitely going to be an exciting one tonight. A lot of drivers I know during practice were saying that these cars were extremely loose in the middle of the corner, so we're going to have to see if that plays out in any form or fashion as the race goes on. Tire management may come into play here tonight. See, lights are out on the pace truck, signaling they're going green this time by. Shaping up to be a great one here. Robertson on the front row. Sperling outside of him. Pace truck peels off. Here we go. Green flag is out here at Nashville Super Speedway in the Finish Line Racing League. Trevor Robertson gets a really good start. Looked like the 1 of Sperling may have been sleeping on that start. He's fallen back to 3rd, now in danger of going to 4th. Trevor Robertson jumping out to an early lead here. Gonna lead lap 1. First lap in the low 35-second bracket. Back here we have a battle for the 5th spot between Roger Pierce and Josh Oxendine. 29 and the 63 getting after it right here. Drivers managing fairly well so far early in the run. Jason Babb trying to run down that 6 machine of Trevor Robertson. Robertson already out to a 0.7 of a second lead over Jason Babb in that 94 machine. Drivers really getting good pace out of these cars so far. There's the 41 of Stephen Payne running his own race right now, gathering the points that he can. Either Roger Pierce is hard on the brakes, or Christian Hill really had a good run there out of turn 2. There's the one of Blake Sperling on that initial start there. Seeing him get either spin the tires or was caught sleeping on the start. Lost one position overall off of that. He's currently running in the 3rd spot. Right now, though, all eyes on this lead as the 94 of Jason Babb is running down the 6 of Robertson. There we see we're riding along off the back bumper of the 6 machine, looking back at Jason Babb. You see that black and red machine getting much bigger in the view right there. Jason Babb is less than 0.4 of a second away now behind Trevor Robertson. Closing in on the back bumper of Robertson. Another huge run down the front stretch here for Babb. Gonna gain another full 10th on the 6 machine there. Huge run down the back stretch. Gains another 10th. Putting in the work. Doesn't look like he's abusing that car any at all either. Running a very smooth, consistent line lap after lap, which is allowing him to close in on the 6 of Robertson. Could be something to look for, especially towards the end of this race. Only 3 sets of tires total, and that's including the set they qualified on. A lot of these drivers really trying to get maximum points out here tonight. Because next weekend, or next Tuesday, these drivers are going to be fighting for the top 4 spots in the cutoff race. Where we're going to eliminate 4 drivers to go from 8 to 4 to race for a championship at Talladega. And but next week they're cutting those down at the Charlotte Roval. So we're going to be cutting guys at a road course. So that's definitely going to be an interesting to watch. Trevor Robertson is definitely the favorite heading into that. Some of these other drivers, though, not road course aces. So they're looking to get as many points as possible to have a little bit of a cushion at least heading into that race. Jason Babb now within a tenth on the back bumper of Trevor Robertson, wanting that lead. And Jason Babb has showed some speed this season here in the Finish Line Racing League, presented by Babb's Body Shop. He's shown quite a bit of speed throughout the season to where he almost had a couple of wins wrapped up. And due to some late race cautions or the way some strategy might have fell in place, it just kind of took him out of contention. But overall, he's been really fast all season long, definitely been a threat. And there's a reason why he's in the top 8 right now in points, fighting for a championship. Green flag stops are estimated to come around lap 30, 25 to 30. We're here in about 10 laps, I would imagine. And why don't we do a little full send, fire it up here, let you listen to these cars go around this track at full song. Break back in here for a moment. There, you've seen it. Jason Babb finally gets to the bumper of the 6 of Trevor Robertson. Able to get by him there on the inside and takes the lead. Now it looks like he may be trying to set sail. Now let's do another full send, fire it up. Now that the lead has exchanged hands, listen to these cars scream around this 1.3 mile oval. There you seen it on the full send, fire it up. These drivers having to slow it way down into the 120s, all the way from almost 180 entering the corner to get it woed up to make the corner to roll the center very well. Jason Babb, your leader in that 94 machine, out to a 1.6 second lead over Trevor Robertson in the 6 as they come around to complete lap 26 out of the scheduled 72 laps here tonight. Jason Babb, one of those that's fighting for that top 4 spot in the playoffs. Entering tonight's race, he was sitting 4th. Man that has a lot of ground to make up is that 63 of Josh Oxendine right there. Lots of ground to be made up by him. He's currently sitting 8th. I believe 14 points out of 4th place right now. His green flag stops are coming near. Dustin Hutchinson currently running in 7th, 14.7 seconds behind the leader. Out there by himself currently. Stephen Payne in 8th, 18.9 seconds behind the leader. They're almost about half a lap ahead of him. Audrey Pierce in the 29, sitting 6th. Not able to talk to him before the race. He's kind of struggling to get a handle on this car here at Nashville Super Speedway, trying to find the rhythm for that 29 machine. See right there, he has a lot of wheel put in it. Let's ride along with Roger Pierce, see how it looks from his perspective. Real easy off into the corner, but yeah, lots of wheel input. Trying to get that car rotated in the center of the corner to get a good exit. .177 entering turn 1. .180 entering the corner that time. Definitely struggling out here tonight for that 29 machine. Trevor Robertson has a couple of cars closing in on him. That's the 1 of Sperling and the 63 of Oxendine. Catching up to the 6 of Robertson right there. And I think Robertson might have used up a little bit too much tire early in this run as the 29 of Pierce is on pit lane. First stop to start the cycle of green flag stops here. Justin Hutchinson brings that 28 machine down pit road. Looks like he's been in the wall a little bit. Outside of that 28 machine looks a little scraped up and flattened. Jason Babb out to a 2.7 second lead over Trevor Robertson. Robertson under fire currently between the 1 and the 63. These drivers are going to be able to make this a one-stop race. Question is, who's going to split it in half here? And who is going to try to stretch fuel as far as they can? Have the fresher tires for the end. This looks like Josh Oxendine in the 63 coming down pit road. To get that red and white machine serviced. Get 4 fresh tires and full of fuel. Stephen Payne comes down pit road in the 41 machine. Here comes Trevor Robertson and Blake Sperling for their scheduled stops here. So far, Christian Hill and Jason Babb, the last 2 cars that have yet to come down. Goes Justin Hutchinson getting one of his laps back. The leader, Jason Babb, coming down pit road now. Christian Hill left out right now. Looks like he's going to be coming down as well. Question is, Trevor Robertson comes off pit road. Can he get around and pass the leader, Jason Babb? Here comes the 63 of Oxendine with a whale of a run. He's already up to speed here. Not going to have enough just yet to catch the 6 of Robertson. There's Jason Babb exiting pit road. Here comes Trevor Robertson right there. He's going to assume the lead here as they come out of turn 2. Going to be tight. Jason Babb's going to retain the lead here. As I say that, Robertson gets a big run down the front stretch. Going to lead that time by. Door to door through 1 and 2. Jason Babb going to settle in behind the 6. We're working on lap 40 of 72 right now. "32 laps to go in tonight's race." They're coming up on the lap traffic of Stephen Payne in the 41 there. Justin Hutchinson looks like he has parked it for the night as he is showing 3 laps down out of the race. Battle for the lead here. Jason Babb to the inside of Trevor Robertson. He's going to tuck back in line there. Going to try his luck again. Entering turn 3, backs the corner up. Jason Babb looking very strong here tonight. Looking to get that first win here in the Finish Line Racing League. Right behind them, Blake Sperling and Josh Oxendine battling it out for the third spot. Oxendine going to go low, and he's going to take the third spot away from Blake Sperling in the one. Go back up front here. Jason Babb stalking his prey of Trevor Robertson. Babb going to have the run down the front stretch here. Looks like he's going to lead this lap. Going to clear Robertson as they cross the line. New leader, the 94 of Jason Babb. Well, let's see if Babb's able to set sail once again and stretch out a lead over the 6. They're working on lap 47 and getting ready to complete it to start lap 48 of the scheduled 72 laps. It's going to be a close one here between these two. If Babb is not able to get away from the 6 of Robertson, the big question is Robertson saving a little something for the end here, or is he already going through the tires on that 6 machine? Let's ride along with Jason Babb in the 94 for a couple of laps. See what it looks like from his perspective. See how that car is handling for him. Like he has real nice center part of the corner. It's a good straight run down the back stretch. .182 entering the corner. Seen it blip up to 187 there. Definitely has a lot of raw speed out of that 94 machine. Out to a 0.7 of a second lead here. As I say that, Trevor Robertson gets a huge run down the backstretch, knocks it down to less than 0.5. Jason Babb, though, able to have a great turn 3 and 4 right there. Josh Oxendine and Blake Sperling still have yet to separate themselves from each other. Still battling it out for that third spot. Christian Hill to the inside of Roger Pierce. Taking that top 5 from Pierce. Roger Pierce definitely looking a little bit better in the late portions of this race. Oxendine and Sperling starting to separate a little bit. Jason Babb, though, able to stretch it out to 0.8 of a second lead, make that 0.9 over Trevor Robertson with 18 laps to go here tonight. Let's do one more Full Send Fired Up, presented by BABB'S Body Shop here on the Full Send Broadcast Network with the Finish Line Racing League here at Nashville Super Speedway. There you see it right there. The battle for third heating up between Oxendine and Sperling. Both these drivers really hanging it out there. That was your Full Send Fire It Up, presented by BABB'S Body Shop. Those of you tuning in, we greatly appreciate it here at the Full Send Broadcast Network. We have the Finish Line Racing League from Nashville Super Speedway. With one race to go after this race tonight to determine our top four, they're going to be fighting for a championship at Talladega Super Speedway. Your leader currently, the 94 of Jason Babb, set out to a 2.8 second lead over Trevor Robertson in the 6. Jason Babb has had raw speed all night long out of that machine, looking to secure his first win of the season here tonight and to solidify himself into the Final Four. Trevor Robertson running out of tires, looks like, as he has fallen way off pace compared to Jason Babb. As Babb has now opened it up to a 3.5 second lead with less than 10 laps to go. Babb is hoping to not have a late race caution here tonight, as he has had long run speed all night long. Tonight, looks like if this keeps playing out the way it is, we will not have a BABB'S Body Shop wreck of the race winner. But we will see if we can pick a random driver here out of the 8 that have ran tonight and see who gets awarded the BABB'S Body Shop wreck of the race rewards, which is $5 bonus given out by BABB'S Body Shop. That man right there, Jason Babb, is the owner of BABB'S Body Shop here at the Finish Line Racing League and Full Send Broadcast Network. Really appreciate him stepping in to sponsor the series. Been a fantastic partner in the league, and I'd like to call him a fantastic friend as well. Coming up, February 19th, the day before the real Daytona 500, we have the prelude to the 500 coming up, brought to you by Ron Morris Racing here on the Full Send Broadcast Network. That's going to be 500 miles at Daytona International Speedway, $500 guaranteed to win. And coming up February 25th, Full Send Motorsports presents the Western Swing Shootout. That's going to be $500 to win, plus a trophy and a Butt Kicker Gamer 2, brought to you by Butt Kicker. They've graciously come aboard as a sponsor here in the couple weeks before the race to provide that. Second place gets $175, third place gets $75, and it'll be broadcasted live here on the Full Send Broadcast Network. As of right now, we have 30 entries for that race. I'm sure the last 10 spots will fill up quick as we near race day. As Babb comes through turns 3 and 4 here, looking at 2 to go here in the Finish Line Racing League. We got Chris in the chat saying, look for Justin's wreck. We'll have to scroll up here and see if we can find his wreck. Babb works his way out of turn 4, sees the white flag in the air. 1 lap to go here tonight in the Finish Line Racing League, presented by BABB'S Body Shop. 5.3 seconds ahead of Trevor Robertson. Babb just cautiously working his way through turns 1 and 2, down the backstretch now. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time here tonight. Jason Babb looking strong all night long. Fantastic long run speed. Your winner tonight, Jason Babb, brings home the checkered flag for the first time here in the Finish Line Racing League. Trevor Robertson comes home second. Blake Sperling in third. Babb has really put on a show all night tonight with that speed. Congratulations to him on bringing home the checkered flag for the first time here tonight. He is most likely going to be burning this thing down here. See if he's been practicing his burnouts. Definitely didn't need any help, that's for sure. Lighting him up here at the start-finish line. Trying to burn out down the entire length of the front stretch. Jason Babb in the 94 machine is your winner tonight. Let's walk you through the official finishing lineup here tonight, presented by Babb's Body Shop. Jason Babb brings home the checkered flag. In second is Trevor Robertson. Third, Blake Sperling. Fourth, Josh Oxendine. Fifth is Christian Hill. Sixth, Stephen Payne. Seventh is Roger Pierce. And rounding out the field in eighth is Justin Hutchinson. That's your official finishing lineup here tonight in the Finish Line Racing League, presented by Babb's Body Shop. Now let's go back and see if we can find this incident that Justin Hutchinson had. See if this is the incident here. It looks like it will be. Let's go back a little bit further here. So we do have a candidate for the Babb's Body Shop wreck of the race. Looks like he was already wrecked right there. Let's go back a little bit further here. See if this is it. We are looking for an incident here from oh yeah, he hit the wall entering turn one. Oh wow, yeah, rolled for sure. Justin Hutchinson is actually your Babb's Body Shop wreck of the race winner. It did not show up on my overlay, so that's why I did not know there was an accident. But definitely going to be going to the 28 machine right there of Justin Hutchinson. Now, let's get our drivers in here for some interviews, starting off with the one machine of Blake Sperling. Mr. Sperling in the chat here, and talk to him for a moment. Hey there, Blake Sperling. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congrats on bringing it home in third there tonight. Walk us through how that race went for you in that one machine.
It was pretty good, man. We wanted to just kind of fill out the first run with the tires and see where we was at, and I knew that I didn't have anything long run for him, so I just decided to, take it easy on after the pit stop and just ride back there with Ox because he caught us pretty quick. So um that kind of paid off. We ran him down. I just stayed behind him drafting the entire time, so we ran him down and had fun for seconds. So that was a pretty good race.
Yeah, definitely. You and Oxendine were neck and neck all race long, not able to really separate. Did y'all have a few words during that race at all, or was it all pretty clean for the most part?
No, I don't think we said anything to each other, man. I just followed him around. I mean, whatever he was doing the first stint worked, so I said, "Shoot, I'm just gonna stay. I'll let him behind, just stay behind him." So, I mean, he taught me something on tires that I wasn't really working the first go around. So, like I said, I just followed him through. So, just happened to wind up third, and I think everybody's tires were shot by the end of it. So we was just hanging on. It was pretty fun.
Well, looking ahead to next week, going to the Charlotte Roval to cut our playoff field from 8 down to 4. How do you feel about going out there and making some left and right hand turns?
I feel pretty good. Actually, been dialing up some road racing this week on the iRacing official stuff, so we'll see how it goes. Charlotte's super loose with these cars, so it's going to be a handful.
Well, walk us through how you feel about your chances heading into Talladega if you make it to the Final Four.
We'll see, man. Plate racing isn't my strong point, so just have to see how it goes. A lot of that's luck, a lot of it's skill. Just got to be right place, right time. So hopefully not to make any more rivals before now and then, so I don't get left out hanging. So we'll see.
Right. Well, you have any shout outs or sponsor plugs you want to get out there for the people watching tonight?
Yeah. Shout out TJ's team, and he's actually going to be on a couple Xfinity cars down there this week in Daytona. So look for that. Appreciate you putting on this race. Hopefully, we made it interesting for you the last couple laps, and then appreciate Bab and everybody that's behind the scenes that pitches in and help.
Well, much appreciated, Blake, and once again, congrats on bringing it home in third, and maybe we'll get to talk to you again next week when we leave the Roval.
Sounds good, man. Let's hope to see you then.
All right, have a good one.
See you.
And that was Blake Sperling in the one machine bringing it home in third. Now let's get to our second place finisher here, Mr. Trevor Robertson at 6 machine. Hey there, Trevor Robertson. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congrats on bringing it home second. Led quite a few laps there on the short run. It seemed like you didn't have the long run speed you needed out of that 6 machine in order to hold off Bab. Walk us through how that race went for you and ultimately bringing it home second.
Well, I couldn't figure out the right racing line. I was just destroying my right front. Like there at the end, I think Bab said his right front was at 70 and mine was at 55. So I wasn't doing something right. I don't know what it was, but I had really good short run speed for sure. But I don't know. I kind of felt bad. I got in Ox's way there at the end. I was just, just trying to cling on to the podium because I was falling back fast.
Well, looking ahead to next week, you're definitely the favorite heading into the Roval, where we're going to be cutting down from 8 drivers down to 4 for our Final Four race at Talladega. How do you feel about next week making some left and right hand turns at the Roval?
I do love the Roval. I've probably run more there than anywhere else, but I ran like 4 or 5 practice laps the other day, and it is like driving on ice. So it's going to be interesting. I think everybody's going to lose it at least once.
Well, looking ahead to the Championship 4 race at Talladega, how do you feel about your chances to make it there, first of all? And second of all, how do you feel about your chances if you do make it coming home with the championship at Talladega?
Give me 1 second. Sorry. Somebody's calling me on Discord. It was throwing me off. Okay, I don't know, man. I feel like I'll be in the Final Four, but it's going to be a toss-up as far as finishing order because the draft package isn't real great. I'm hoping it's not going to be single file the whole time. I really want to see 2 lines, but it's just luck of the draw. See what happens.
Well, do you have any shout outs or sponsor plugs you want to get out there for the people watching tonight?
I just shout out to you at the Full Send Broadcast Network for putting on a good show every week, and thanks to everyone at Finish Line for putting on the league there. Sorry, I'm kind of sick.
Oh, it's all right. Well, much appreciated, Trevor, and once again, congrats on bringing it home second. And maybe we'll get to talk to you again next week when we leave the Roval.
Hopefully so. Have a good one.
And that was Trevor Robertson in the 6 machine bringing it home second. Now, our BABB'S Body Shop Wreck of the Race winner was already out of the Discord, Justin Hutchinson. So we will not be able to get him in for an interview. But we'll go ahead and get to our race winner here tonight. First time winner here in the Finish Line Racing League. In that 94 machine there. Hey, Jason Babb, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congrats on that first win there, guaranteeing your spot in the Final Four at Talladega. Man, you must be ecstatic pulling off that first win here in the Finish Line Racing League.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That's the first win I've had all season, as you know. And to do it in the playoffs was pretty neat. And to beat Ted, which has wore everybody out all season, was pretty neat. I think, I think most of us come out every week with he's the man to beat, and he's always fast everywhere you go. So, I was just the pit stops kind of screwed me. He got back in front of me, and then he went high there. He missed 3 and 4 one time, allowed me to get under. Passing was tough. So, yeah, you just kind of had to wait on somebody to give you a little room because there was not much there. So,
Oh, yeah. And looking ahead to next week, now that you've secured your spot in the Final Four, how do you feel about going out to the Roval and making some left and right hand turns, not having to worry about making the Final Four playoff race at Talladega?
Man, if I can count my off tracks on one hand next week, I'll be super happy. So I am not a road course guy, so I need a lot of practice this week to try to even just stay on the track. I know I'm not going to be too fast, but if I can just, I think that will be a lot about who stays on the track and doesn't make mistakes.
Right. Well, looking ahead now, since you are guaranteed a spot in the Final Four to race for a championship at Talladega, how do you feel about your chances out there going plate racing for a championship?
It's that Talladega is, as you well know, it's just the Alabama lottery is what I like to call it. So anybody can win it. So I feel like I've got just as good chance as anyone. So we'll just have to see how that plays out and how aggressive everybody is. Hopefully we'll have a little bit bigger turnout. We didn't have a very good turnout tonight, but I know there's some folks traveling and this, that, and another. But
yeah. Well, you have any shout outs or sponsor plugs you want to get out there for the people watching tonight?
Would just like to thank you for doing the broadcast again. Awesome as always. Just enjoy all the guys in the league. I just enjoy racing with y'all guys and appreciate y'all letting me be a part of it. So that's about it, buddy. And appreciate my wife letting me do it, I guess, because she's
well, much appreciated, Jason. And I just want to say thank you for coming aboard as a sponsor for the series there at BABB'S Body Shop and all
Absolutely.
of that.
I'm also looking forward to our next one-off race there that you're doing, the Western Swing Shootout. That's going to be a lot of fun. So.
Absolutely, man. Well, once again, congrats on bringing home the checkered flag tonight in that 94 machine, first of the season. Hopefully we get to see you knock another one off here before the season ends. And, man, hopefully we get to talk to you again when we leave the Roval, but we will for sure be talking to you again when we get to Talladega. And check with you then for sure to see what you think your chances are about coming home with the main hardware for the championship here in the Finish Line Racing League.
Thank you, Puff. Have a good night, buddy.
Thank you. You have a good one. And that was Jason Babb after coming home first for the first time in this series. First win of the season, first win in the Finish Line Racing League, bringing that 94 machine home to victory lane. Big congrats to him and shout out to him for also being the title sponsor of the Finish Line Racing League. Just huge plaudits to him and many thanks to him for coming aboard as that sponsor for the series and also for coming aboard as a sponsor for BABB'S Body Shop coming on for the Full Send Motorsports Western Swing Shootout on February 25th. Where it's a $10 entry fee, going to be live here on the Full Send Broadcast Network. Winners guaranteed $500 plus a trophy made by Bearded Ox Designs and a Butt Kicker Gamer 2 provided by Butt Kicker, coming on as a sponsor here within a couple weeks before the race. Second place gets $175 and third gets $75. Be sure to check it out. It'll be going live at about 7:30 Eastern time on Friday, February 25th. And before that, on February 19th, coming up, Ron Morris Racing is presenting the Prelude to the 500 miles around Daytona International Speedway. Guaranteed $500 to win in that race. Be sure to check it out. Be live right here on Full Send Broadcast Network. Let's bring you the official finishing order one more time before we sign off here tonight from Nashville Super Speedway. Jason Babb in the 94 comes home victorious. Second was Trevor Robertson. Third was Blake Sperling. Fourth, Josh Oxendine. Fifth was Christian Hill. Sixth, Stephen Payne. Seventh, Roger Pearson. Rounding out the field in eighth in the 28 machine was Justin Hutchinson. That's your official finishing order here in the Finish Line Racing League, presented by BABB'S Body Shop from Nashville Super Speedway. For Full Send Broadcast Network, I'm Jacob signing off here, and we'll see you again Saturday night for the Prelude to the 500 presented by Ron Morris Racing here on the Full Send Broadcast Network. We can't wait to see you go full send.